Hey family, I pray all is well with you. We declare that this is the day that the Lord has made and we are going to rejoice and be glad in it. I wanted to take this time to share a few things with you as we navigate these uncharted waters with the isolation restrictions due to the coronavirus or the COVID-19. As I was in my meditation on a few days ago, the thing that came to my mind was that according to the medical professionals, in order for us to contain this virus or decrease the number of people that are being infected is to go into isolation. The idea is that if we are isolated and we practice social distancing, that the virus itself eventually will die out. It will dissipate. And I thought about this. Many of us, our ministries and our ministry and other ministries, 90%, I would think, are moving to cyber sanctuaries on Sunday. We're kind of forced to a degree to do church in a different way. Now, we know we always did our Wednesday night in the Words on Facebook Live and on our conference line, but rarely ever had we had to do our Sunday messages via Facebook, except for if there was a weather situation that was beyond our control. Well, as we know, we are in a situation that in some ways is beyond our control. But the idea is through isolation, being apart, this will eventually die out. And I thought about this, that spiritually, this is what the enemy wants to do to the church. He wants us to be disconnected through distance, and by being disconnected through distance, eventually the church is going to die out. But the devil is a liar, because Jesus said, upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell will not prevail against it. The building is not the church. You and I, we are the church. All right. The body of believers collectively, we are the church. And so the church is not going to die out. However, the influence can die out if we don't take advantage of this opportunity. So there are two things I want you to do during this time of isolation or quarantine. I want you to remain connected and committed. I want you to remain connected and committed. I want you to remain connected because it's important that we hear each other's voices. So I want you to text your fellow brothers and sisters. I want you to call them just to check to make sure everything is okay. Pray with one another, because connection, staying connected, will give us strength, and staying connected will also increase our faith to know that God is with us. And so I want us to stay connected through that. I will, of course, will be sending out a video message like these throughout the coming weeks, just to keep our faith strengthened, because I believe that it is important that during the crisis moment that we continue to remind the saints of hope, that God is with us and that nothing will defeat us in this moment. So let us stay connected, call each other, check on each other to make sure that we are okay. Number two, I want us to remain committed. Through distance and disconnection also can create a lack of commitment, because we're not together in this particular season. It is easy to get distracted and kind of just start floating, and to the point where we no longer miss it. All right. Well, we can stay connected and we stay committed by, we are going live on Sunday until further notice through our cyber sanctuary, 12 noon every Sunday, and of course Wednesday night in the Word. I need you to be present. I need you to be present. As your pastor, I'm asking you to be present. The world needs to know that KB and all we know, and we know that other ministries are doing the same. But in relation to KB, the world needs to know that KB Church is still moving forward. So when we go live, I need you sharing. I need you tagging your friends. Use this as an opportunity to evangelize and invite people to your cyber sanctuary. They need to hear a word from the Lord in this time. And so I need you to be connected. I need you to be committed by being present on our Facebook Lives on Sundays and in Wednesdays. Also, our conference line is going to be open on Sundays as well. So I need you, if you don't have social media platform, you need to be calling in to our conference line, because it is important that we continue to hear from the voices that pour into you every Sunday. So I need you to remain committed to hearing the word of the Lord on Sundays at 12 noon and of course at 7:15 for our Wednesday nights in the Word. Also, let's remain committed into financially supporting our ministry. Just because we're not meeting in person doesn't mean that responsibility goes away. We still have financial responsibilities that we have to take care of. So we have 3 platforms where you can do this. You can go to PayPal or download the PayPal app and put in our email address, kbfcinc@gmail.com, and you can pay your tithes that way. We just established the Cash App option. So if you have the Cash App on your phone, you can put in our handle, $KBFCATL. Again, that is $KBFCATL. KBFCATL. You can utilize that and also submit your tithe that way. And of course, you can call Sister Christy. If you don't have the Cash App or the PayPal app, you can personally call Sister Christy and she will take your tithe over the phone with you. All methods are available for us to remain financially committed into helping our ministry. All right. We don't want our ministry to go under. We don't want us to suffer with not being able to take care of our financial responsibilities during this time of quarantine. So let's remain committed and let's stay connected to each other. Listen, I love every last one of you. I want you to know that everything is going to be okay. I'm reminding the saints of hope. I'm reminding the saints of hope. The world needs to know that Jesus is soon to come and that they can be saved. But for us who are believers, I'm reminding you of hope, and that is no weapon formed against us will prosper. So I look forward to seeing each of you on tomorrow, 12 noon, on our cyber sanctuary, where you will see the flyer attached to this message. I look forward to seeing you on Sunday, and I look forward to seeing you on Wednesday. Listen, let's let the world know that KBFC is still moving on in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. I love every last one of you. Be blessed.